Right, this is a quick road test for a Toyota Auris, and this is a 1.4 TR model, 5-door. The car's registered KU09LLJ, and the mileage at the start of the road test is 43,746 miles. This is a car we've recently taken in on part exchange. Lovely car, actually. Very, very nice example. The reason we do the road test, basically, it's very simple. We now sell to customers from all over the near continent and extremes of the UK, and we just want people to see the cars in operation prior to coming to us, and on the very same roads or very similar roads to roads you'll be road testing a vehicle on. That means hopefully that the road test should be representative of what you should feel when you come and see it, and hopefully drive the car if you're interested in buying it. What I'm trying to do on the road test is basically do much the same as you do yourself, and that is just to go through each part of the car kind of one by one and just to give you some feedback on the vehicle. I am critical on the road tests, so if there's anything wrong with the car, you do get to know about it. I don't just tick boxes. It's going to be shown from some of my previous videos, but hopefully there won't be, but if there is anything, trust me, I'll let you know. Starting with the engine, the car starts first time, absolutely lovely, even, very settled idle, pulls very, very, very sweetly and very quietly. It's a nice match to the size of the car. It doesn't struggle, it goes very nicely. There's no warning lights on the dashboard of the car relating to the engine or anything else for that matter. The only light currently showing is the low fuel light. So the engine is a lovely companion. Obviously low tax and very, very fuel efficient, especially as it's got the 6-speed gearbox on the car as well. Going from engine through to clutch of the car, or clutch through to the gearbox of the car, if we'll get there in a second. Clutch is very smooth in operation. There's no squeaks, clicks. When the clutch is depressed in and out, there's no change in engine notes, no noises, no fluctuation in the revs of the car at all. Very positive bite, so all seems in very, very good order there. Clutch then goes through to 6-speed gearbox. It's a nice high-mounted gear lever, which I personally really do like. There's no kind of reaching for it. Very high-quality gear change, it really is. Did a fabulous job. I've not had too much experience with the Auris cars. We tend to sell predominantly Honda cars, and in the past, Toyota gearboxes, whilst they've been good and tough, have always had a kind of an artificial sort of lightness and vagueness to me, which I haven't really liked. But to be fair, this is a much kind of meatier affair, all very easy to select and operate. No one's going to struggle with it, and what it's lovely is it's got a very, very defined gait to it. But the quality of the synchromesh is very high indeed. You can tell it straight away. And the linkages, I'm just doing that for fun really, just to sort of show how easy it is to do. But it's, I can't genuinely detect an ounce of wear in the gear change, the linkage, or anything attached to it. So in terms of engine, gearbox, clutch, absolutely spot on. There's literally nothing to concern yourself with at all. Which should hopefully not be at this mileage, but it's nice to know. Driving along, steering's got a lovely, precise action to it. There's no obvious, there is no vibrations at all coming back through the steering of the car. It feels tight, feels crisp, feels nicely weighted. As with the suspension of the car, obviously with the suspension I can hear it going over a bump like that, but what I'm not detecting is any wear through the suspension of the steering at all. And what I tend to be looking out for is things kind of like little sort of metallic clunks and bangs, which is normally kind of little drop links and track rod ends and anti-roll bar links. Suspension struts can sometimes wear on cars, even low mileage ones that have done a lot of town driving. But this feels very, very, very tight and smooth indeed. I simply cannot fault it. Likewise, as I'm driving along, just listening out for kind of road wind noises rather that shouldn't really be there. And again, by that I mean is, if a sunroof's been badly, windscreen's been badly fitted, or there might be a if someone's accidentally skagged a door seal, you might get a kind of an annoying wind hiss or rustle coming through. But again, there is nothing. It's very, very quiet and very, very refined indeed. The brakes on the car, I gave them a sharp jab earlier on, but it's a lovely solid pedal. No pulsing, no vibrations, pulls dead square. All in very fine order. Looking around the interior of the car, generally very, very, very nice indeed. It's a nice place to sit. They are nice cars. Very comfortable, very smooth. The interior is obviously high quality, very well put together. And the only mark I can see is right on the top of the dashboard, just up there. It looks like where they put a kind of a cradle on. Sorry, I just got to pick something up. A cradle on, then they might just mark it very slightly. It might come off, but I'll have a look at that for you. But the rest of the dashboard in beautiful condition. I mean, that's really nitpicking, to be honest with you. So you don't think it detracts from the car overall. It certainly doesn't. All the grab handles, every switch I've pressed, air conditioning pumps out ice cold air. But it's in very, very nice order. What's nice about it is, whilst it's kind of nice modern styling, what it isn't is over fussy. You've got a dead simple radio, lovely simple dual zone climate control system to use. Very efficient in the way it operates as well. But it's just really nicely done with very, very, very high quality switches on the car, as you tend to get with most Japanese manufacturers. Certainly they do show the Germans the way home when it comes to that kind of assembly. So I'm just going to swing around in a second. In fact, I'll just reverse back in here. Reverse works beautifully. But yeah, I mean, the dashboard itself in very nice order. The main instrument pod, lovely and easy to use. Very simple, legible dials, and all working absolutely beautifully. Steering wheel again shows no obvious wear at all in it. So in all honesty, it's a really lovely example that drives absolutely beautifully, and I wholeheartedly recommend this vehicle.